So this really started after the 2009 Black Saturday bushfires in Victoria, where at the time the fire danger ratings only went up to extreme and the calculation stopped at 100. So there was really no way of communicating those really, really terrible conditions on that day. And so one of the recommendations out of the Royal Commission was that some extra levels be added to the fire danger rating system, and that we also look at how we calculate those ratings to try and do things better.
Now, after Black Saturday, that was addressed by bolting on additional numbers, if you like, after the top of the old system. That was a bit of a kludge, and that's something that's been on people's minds. The other key problem that needed addressing with the fire danger rating system was that, as we mentioned, Macarthur was designed for dry open sclerophyll forest and for grasslands. Now, that's great, but much of the Australian landmass is neither of those two things.
The CUBE project, sponsored by the CRC and others, was really important in figuring out what we needed out of the fire danger rating system. So that project did lots of consultation with all the jurisdictions, all the firefighting agencies to figure out if we could have what we wanted, what would the fire danger rating system look like? During the testing of the prototype, which we did over the 2017-18 Southern Fires season and afterwards, we compared the predictions of the AFDRS with what actually happened for fire incidents. So how big did the fire get? How long did it take to put out? What damage did it do? And we had people all around the country look at incidents in their state and territory and compare the forecast with what happened, and also to compare the current Macarthur system with what happened as well. And we found that the AFDRS did work better.
What sorts of changes would be effective to communicate the fire danger to the public? So what actually turned out to be the third largest social science research undertaken in Australia was done to work out what the best way of presenting this information would be, and the result was that, you know, people understood a sort of a 3 or maybe 4 level system of fire danger. They understood and could apprehend a simple palette going from sort of green, yellow, orange, and red, which made sense, and with a set of names that clearly delineated the levels.
Yeah, so the 4 public levels are really about action. So getting the public to do the things that they need to do to be safe. One of the main challenges for going live is this is a big change. It's probably the biggest change we've ever made to the fire danger rating system since it was introduced. And even since 2009, certainly since 1960, the world's a lot more complicated. So changing the ratings means changing signs on the side of the road. It means changing lots of websites. It means changing communication materials, training packages, lots of education and communication.